matchups still going. The loser of this one will be playing on the lower brackets finals only. As double elimination tournaments are played out usually.
Round begins in 3, 2.
And if Fast and Noob makes it to the lower bracket finals, that's going to be a story in and of itself. The PASITA starts on the heavy, and St0n collects that mega right away, so no segregation in between the items. Oh, St0n with a very good orb going for the rocket launcher, and he takes it for free, and now with the light armor. He's as stacked as he can ever be with that rocket. Very good first damage from PASITA, but answered in kind by St0n. Oh, the jump is very dangerous, and PASITA with so much damage from that peeker, keeping St0n low now. A little bit dangerous on the rocket launcher and misses the jump. Could have cost him, ends up not costing it, and St0n even misses a rail for good measure, and St0n is hurting, doesn't have enough stack to do anything. Tries to go, oh, what a move! As I say that he can do nothing, he proves me wrong and just throws the body in there, and there's nothing. What can you do against that?
Yeah, I don't know. PASITA did everything right, but still, he falls. And St0n walks away with the first frag.
Yeah, maybe PASITA just should have escaped and waited for another opportunity to lure out the orb. I don't know. It's looked like he had every advantage in the world, and all of a sudden, poof, gone.
Yeah, but he also left St0n there near the rail.
That was another excellent orb. Almost throws PASITA outside of the map, and almost went south. Now we're seeing an opposite situation where it looked like St0n had every advantage in the world, and he throws him off the map with a rail.
How?
St0n absolutely popping.
How does he get away with this?
Oh, in the direct.
Somebody stop him. He almost got the midair.
Oh, and St0n might get PASITA off of spawn. But PASITA playing the angle just right doesn't give anything to St0n. You'll even wait for St0n to vacate the double bubbles. And that orb was the cue for him to leave. St0n will chase this one, leaving the mega up. And PASITA read it perfectly and goes in and collects it. Using Strog's added mobility, the rockets almost finish him. They can't, and it's... All the defensive plays are fantastic, and that peeker throws St0n off. Oh, and PASITA risking everything being railable. Well, not really YOLO at this stage. He certainly had time to recover, but risky nonetheless.
I'm amazed how long it takes for St0n to kill him. It's great play by PASITA. He slowed the game completely down. There's no snowball on a snowball map. So
yeah, PASITA stopped the bleeding right before it happened. If St0n gets that frag, then you can start building on it. And, would have been a tricky business. Oh, that peeker could have cost him, and it might still cost him, and St0n gets that frag. No escaping from that one. The St0n might want to capitalize on this one to get some more control back. Even rocket jumping to get that added mobility, not to let PASITA get away with anything. And with an amazing rocket through the grate, and
Stopwatch.
Nothing you can do when your opponent is playing in the zone like St0n is. Not that being in the zone is part of the strategy, but it certainly helps. Well, St0n with the denying of the lights. There's no more armor for PASITA for a while.
Impressive.
Oh, what a rail! Through the tiniest possible angle. And St0n going aggressive with a railgun. Exactly what he needed to do, and PASITA dealing a lot of damage, so cutting his losses perfectly. St0n not in the greatest of shapes, especially not in this fight. But he still gets it done! That was fantastic, LG, and now Mega just waiting for him. The PASITA playing as well as he actually is. It's impossible when your opponent's just hitting everything.
Tank.
This is amazing stuff from St0n. Certainly QPL ready. I do hope he manages to find his groove there. Oh, that was greedy. That was greedy from St0n. When he gets the Mega and control is perpetuated. Nothing PASITA can do. Oh, the good. Those rails are good, and that will set his game in motion. Now PASITA slowing it down again, setting this slow pace, but goes in for the aggression. St0n pulling out the orb and finishes that one. An amazing backwards rocket jump, really giving that added mobility. Misses the first rail, hits the second one for a ton of damage, and hitting the rail as he jumps out of the map.
He's having the time of his life.
Absolutely. But PASITA is keeping himself in the game. This is not over by any stretch.
Stopwatch.
Oh yeah, even he gets this light. And another one. The heavy goes to St0n.
But fighting shape, but the rocket from St0n. Oh, fantastic rail right after the orb. And, now St0n was looking a little bit on the back foot.
No.
Snowballing the other way. PASITA within one frag with 3 minutes to go. Oh, and the fantastic rail. And even gets himself the light.
Yeah, and I think the other light is also up. St0n is doing damage to himself. I think he wants to deny it. But
Yeah, he might have wanted to rocket jump to not go up the jump and ends up doing it anyway, and now PASITA's hurting, but he gets the frag anyway. St0n trying to grasp, but all of that aggression against someone who plays as well as PASITA does defensively is really risky, and we're starting to see that risk starting to not pay off, and St0n now lost his lead. What a comeback from PASITA, starting to clutch those rails. And,
yeah, a 200 IQ play doesn't work against a 300 IQ play. So...
Pretty much. Summed it up brilliantly there. We're seeing, 3D versus 4D chess. Oh, that was a great play from St0n, potentially dealing a lot of damage, but the stack of PASITA is just a little bit too much, and it's snowballing incredibly. St0n is just going for this.
He's going all in. He wants to.
Car keys on the table. And, well, you're gonna have to walk home, I suppose. And now PASITA is the one on the lead and on the aggression. Those rockets from St0n will sure hit the pause button on all of this aggression, as PASITA will have to go for items. Oh, but finally the orb paying off again. And 5 frags in 50 seconds. Not unheard of, but it's gonna be the gameplay of a lifetime for St0n. And it's not to those uphill rockets that it's gonna happen. There's no real time for items. But the fight will be next to the heavy, so St0n might be able to pick it up on the way, but PASITA doing We're doing just enough. Just enough to stay at arm's length and keeping St0n away. Oh!
What?
There's.
It really looked like the orb stopped on the stairs. Yeah.
Looks like the orb got stuck. That's a fantastic orb. I'm gonna do that the next time I play the game.
There was some clipping involved.
I'm sure there was. Or maybe the orb got stuck like on the top of the stair.
Yeah.
So when he hit the ability button again, like he sat on top of that stair. So, but he was amazing nonetheless. And St0n was 200 IQ. PASITA was 201, and it was incredible. And the co-caster is back. Third cat.
Yeah, so we actually have a tie. And a lot of channel points wasted. Unfortunately. But I think it was a strong gamble. Or no, this is the first map.
It is the first map. PASITA leads 1-0. Now we're gonna see DK versus Galena. This is gonna be fun.
On Veil of Knob.
This is gonna be fun to watch. So Pepco beat Clib on the lower bracket, so Clib is out of this one, and Fast0n3 beat Redcon and got his revenge from the winner's bracket. I don't know what's up. Fast0n3 loves the lower bracket and is up against Pepco in a best of 1. So PASITA or St0n, the loser of this series, should jump right into the losers bracket final without having to wait too much. So Galena, much more of a standard pick here on Veil, but never underestimate the Death Knight on the hands of St0n.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
I'm
Fight.
starting to get angry.
And as we start, PASITA throws it to him right away, gets that heavy, and St0n, oh, he might lose out on the Mega. He doesn't, and he gets the rockets, and the LG, and he goes for the aggression. It doesn't pay off as PASITA just adds that little bit of stack. Oh, and the direct from PASITA! Oh, but direct back from St0n! That was an amazing sequence.
What is going on? Both homing rockets.
360 degrees. Looked like St0n had all of the advantage, then with that direct rocket looked like he didn't have any. And with his direct rocket back, he got the frag anyway.
Lead lost.
Yeah.
And now PASITA takes the lead again.
Of course he doesn't let St0n walk away.
Yeah, and
So
even
low.
gets the spawn rail. Even gets the Mega, so PASITA's looking extremely good, and St0n is just not. Now PASITA gets the second item, and that's a fat Galena. That's a plus-size model.
Sure.
Oh, rockets from St0n! Trapping PASITA in the rocket launcher, and he snatches the tie.
She had 300 stack when she entered that room, and it got completely removed. I think by the fire balls, it was 3 directs.
That's what we're here to see from St0n. Oh, and the good 49 damage rocket keeps PASITA on his toes. And the St0n should know that it's his time to be aggressive. PASITA hurting, and St0n gets that mega, and finally he gets some control. And now he even gets the other item. And now it's Death Knight's turn to be fat, so PASITA should get this frag, right? Turns out the world is right again, and the one in control gets the frag. Oh, and St0n even gets the spawn rail. PASITA is just hurting right now in a world of trouble, and
Stopwatch.
there's nothing he can seem to do other than slow the game down and start collecting items and free damage. Oh, that is a good turnaround rail from St0n. Again, setting PASITA back just a little bit. And PASITA trying to set himself up in the rocket launch area, but St0n not letting him. The fire doesn't get any damage, but prevents PASITA from even challenging. And St0n even goes for the denial of the light armor, so any armor that PASITA loses, it's lost. There's no getting it back for a while. Especially as St0n gets the heavy.
Yeah, PASITA is not able to get an economy going with our totems because everything gets removed from the map by St0n. Just walks around doing cleanup duty, and yeah, I think he heard this one, so he will certainly remove it.
Yeah, now St0n not even interested in getting the frag. Just keeping PASITA low and keeping yourself really high. You either force his hand or just win the match because PASITA can do nothing. And that was very decent fire. That ought to keep PASITA on his toes. And that's a frag. And
she goes out like a flame.
Yeah, it's a lot of fireworks. Yeah, I'm not sure PASITA's gonna be able to stop this forest fire now, but we've seen crazier things. It looked like St0n had the last map, and then it looked like PASITA was gonna just be 20-5 or something, and St0n.
True, and that was around the 5-minute mark also, so it might flip around in about 15 seconds.
Yeah, things absolutely change on a dime between these two, and it's a joy to watch. This is what Quake is all about.
True, but this time around St0n has a great control going on.
Oh,
it's the first time.
A ton of damage, and now he can be back in control, get himself a mega maybe. Or he might be overestimating St0n's stacking the rocket jump.
But St0n is aware of it.
Getting back. That rocket jump would have been so important. Oh! The rocket is in the middle of the air. Or the mid-air, as they say. PASITA is set back in the fire, deletes him. And St0n just using the champions better than PASITA. Just the kit of Death Knight, in theory, worse.
Oh, and he's almost playing rocket only.
Oh, and the map this with just died stuff, with tight rooms is this one. We need much more of those rockets from St0n. It looks like St0n is just about to lose, and then he finds a way. And it's 8-2, and this should be something like 5-5 if we were taking control into account. And finally, PASITA gets a frag. And only one totem away from total supremacy. But I'm not sure that's gonna happen. St0n has been eliminating those totems with a scary efficiency. Now it's PASITA's turn to start sanding himself up. Maybe we'll see another great comeback.
He's
And
too early.
put him away.
Oh, but it's enough.
Oh, the frag from PASITA on 4 HP. The fire might be good enough to frag PASITA if he's not careful. But he does decide to go for the heals, and now he's back on a working stack. It's not fantastic, especially not after St0n picked up the Mega. But it could be so much worse. Oh, another direct! And St0n's just popping off.
Yeah,
They're not rockets, they're homing missiles.
PASITA did slow the game a bit down, but yeah, he did not get any frag.
Oh,
from
now
it.
they're riding the lightning.
And that totem on the jump pad is not detected by St0n.
Now St0n setting up a trap! Oh, that was so much damage from one of those flames.
Yeah, I'm curious how much damage he did with his ability. Seems
St0n,
like a lot.
With a weird rocket jump and PASITA trying to go with the gauntlet. Well, I can certainly appreciate the effort.
Yeah, I
Now,
think
PASITA might
PASITA's
be trying
done.
to tank this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, throwing the towel. Let's see you in the next one. So we're tied at 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't see the ability damage, right? No.
No, you would need to sum up all of the damages to make your math that way. But it seems like it's about 400 damage, something like that. And usually, what we see in these maps is that the player out of control gets the most light armors, but not this time.
1 minute warning.
Yeah, the light armors there is pretty much a balance.
Yeah, but the amount of control from St0n.
But on everything else, it's it goes to St0n. Yeah, so
Megas and triple heavies. Tough to play against such huge stacks.
I can't detect. It is on the statistics side, but yeah, private games don't get registered over there.
You win.
So yeah, we have a tie. And we go to Exile, and we're gonna have Anarchy Clinic. Or not. So we're gonna see.
It's either gonna go really well or really not well.
It is a clinic of how to play Anarchy or how to not play Anarchy.
Yeah, we're either gonna learn how to play Anarchy or we're gonna learn that we should just not.
Indeed. Hey, Caraxo, thanks for the follow. And Kotsak, or Kozak, thanks for the follow. Oh, whoa, Maestro, Avenger, thanks for the raid, man. Welcome, everybody. We're walking all the way through the Estoty duel series number 18. And right now it's the winner bracket final between PASITA and St0n, who just tied their game. And yeah, as tiebreaker, we have Exile. St0n plays Anarchy, and PASITA has a Visor. So let's fire up a prediction for that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I don't see that much Visor playing in Exile either, probably because of the size of the map. But Visor always has its value, especially if you can keep collecting those time shards. And I guess in Anarchy you really want to collect those time shards because the pocket half mega can absolutely make the difference. For a champion with not a lot of stack, every little bit of stack counts. And it's always good going into a fight knowing that you can pull out and use the pocket mega, or just win that one and know that it's going to be tougher for your opponent to rush you because you got the pocket mega. So what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I'm still banking on St0n. He's gonna put on a clinic.
Yeah, so news from the lower bracket. PASITA did it.
Yeah.
He went from round 1 to the finals of the
okay, I'm clapping for PASITA.
That's amazing. Congratulations, PASITA. It's already a great series for you. And we're certainly cheering on this.
He is the lower bracket master.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, Equa 76. Thanks for the follow. And Xtubin. Also thanks for the follow. So, and Anarchy has his, or St0n has his broomstick to clean up PASITA's visor. So let's see if he's able to do it.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go with the Harry Potter joke, but that one is actually quite good.
Well, now I want to hear your Harry Potter joke. Or keep that one in the bank for another Anarchy.
Yeah. I'm sure St0n will throw some bludgers at PASITA. See, there you go. Harry Potter and Quidditch joke. A very bad one, but we'll work on it.
Bad jokes turn into good one if at least one guy laughs. So.
Well, I laughed, so...
Yeah, so you have that one.
It's good enough for me. But let's get serious. We're gonna get into this map, number 3. And it's gonna be an amazing game. None of these players' tournament life is on the line, but the loser will have to grind through the lower bracket finals against PASITA. Was on a tear in the lower bracket today, so I would be quite scared.
3, 2,
and the winner will have a 1-map advantage in the grand finals. And we start with PASITA on the heavy and St0n on the mega. St0n goes for the machine gun first. Does pick up that mega. Eventually gets trapped here by PASITA. No armor already, and is in a precarious situation, forced to leave, but manages to escape to safety and lives to fight another day. PASITA almost catches him with the rail, and he goes for the 1 armor, light armor. Oh, St0n gets caught with the rail and another rail. And the first blood goes to PASITA, and it might even be second blood. Oh, that was unlucky from St0n, almost getting that armor, but couldn't. And now PASITA will be possibly getting both items. Oh, we read St0n like a book. St0n just can't do nothing. And that's the problem with Anarchy. Once you're out of control, that movement, as good as it is, it's not good enough like a slash movement. And you're screwed. You don't have the ghost walk that Nyx has, or mobility of other champions, so you're trapped. But St0n collects a frag, and it's 5 frags in 1 minute and 10 seconds. That's fast-paced.
Sure, but yeah, he is 3 frags down. There's still a lot of the map still to go. And he does have a fast champion. Well, he just heard the activation of the ability. Oh.
Stopwatch.
And he falls from the shotgun. Yeah. With playing a light, it just gets removed. Pretty quick.
Combo kill. A sting.
Now PASITA just popping off, just hitting everything. And St0n trying to play a little too fast.
Too furious. Sorry, I had to make it.
Yeah, it's alright. We'll allow it.
He's playing a Vin Diesel movie.
Oh, the rails from PASITA, the weird angles as well. It doesn't work this time around, but St0n is hurting. And he does not want to chase this Mega too much, and he does the right thing and ups to back away but gets caught. And Anarchy's speed is not enough to save him from the PASITA onslaught. And maybe Anarchy is just a bad pick here. I'm starting to be inclined to believe that. He just doesn't have any stack whatsoever to do anything. Oh, gets LG'd out of the map. And 8 frags in 8 frag difference in 3 minutes. Like, if PASITA can do it, St0n can do it, I suppose. But it's just so much. Yeah. St0n already hurting. PASITA was not even railable.
It almost looks that St0n is being punished by just spawning. You shouldn't have done that. Don't spawn. Yeah.
It looks like it would look if it was me instead of St0n.
But he
score and
he has 100% increase in frags, so he has that going.
Doubling his frag output. That's if he wants to establish a comeback, that frag needed to happen. Now we can start doing something. That Mr. Light Armor will not help as... Well, just give the map away to PASITA. He got everything he could have wanted. Now that shotgun will just melt through it.
He did great damage. Oh, no.
Again.
Yeah, but
every time St0n spawns, it just eats a rail right away, and as a light champion, we all know it just hurts a little bit more. Maybe because the percentage of the stack that gets removed is that much higher. A couple of health bubbles will get you to non-railable.
Yeah, and also, if he survives one shot, there is no way to escape on this map.
Yeah, the map is that tiny, that close quarters. And it's a 13 frag game with 4.5 minutes played. That's so ugly. And St0n, at least he gets that mega, but the armor is all gone, gets the heavy. So now he has some control, and PASITA has nothing. But again, I guess the light, even one rail is enough, and PASITA manages to clutch it out. Oh, he throws St0n down the drain. Wow, this is just... This is hard to watch.
Well,
Hard to watch. Kudos to PASITA for pulling this amazing stunt off.
Well, as a neutral viewer, this is just great action, but yeah, I don't want to be in St0n's shoes right now.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is ugly to watch.
But yeah.
While I wouldn't want to see anyone like run up the score, I also see why PASITA might be afraid of a comeback, because if anyone knows how crazy it can get, it's him.
Stopwatch.
St0n trying to play the control a little bit more, trying to make meaningful frags instead of getting the ones that can get easily refragged, and we're back to square none.
Oh, St0n is doing great work. He's 3 injects.
Might be able to get a frag here.
He's 3 injects away from being a Hoover tank. So he died a lot, but he also injected a lot.
Oh yeah. That's the life of an addict.
Indeed. Oh, it feels so good.
Absolutely. And another pop of the inject, and the stone is gone. Falls for the trap, but the trap doesn't really do anything. Oh, and PASITA trying those odd angles. They miss, and PASITA not able to break through this, and he loses up in the heavy. He's so extremely low, but he pulls it off. PASITA missing up on the shotgun. Oh, and St0n misses with the rockets off spawn. And I believe that was his window. Coming back from 11 frags in under 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a bit dicey.
Well, he still hasn't died in a few minutes, so fingers crossed.
I don't know if St0n will be able to break PASITA's curse. Remains to be seen. That's certainly the way to go. If collecting another frag is available though, so showing yourself in PASITA's line of sight might be tough. And PASITA will be wanting to slow the game down, not give anything else to St0n. And as it looks like St0n will be the one to move on to the lower bracket finals, you will be playing a faster noob that grinded all the way from round 1 of the lower bracket.
This is our turf!
And is now in the finals 7 rounds. And I'm amazed. I'm amazed at all of the action that went on today. But St0n is starting to come back. He might have found out the way, the ideal speed of anarchy.
He turned into the right gear.
Yeah, a little bit too late. I'm gonna call it, but
Yeah, it will be a huge miracle if he pulls this off.
well, 5 frags in 50 seconds. We've seen crazier things.
This was his 10th frag in a row.
Yeah. Well, I certainly hope PASITA doesn't turn off. Oh, that rocket jump a little bit too dangerous. And he pulls it off anyway. 4 frags in 30 seconds.
I think this was just
Beautiful nails.
this was the game plan of PASITA. Just get 70 frags. That's enough to take this one. And he might be right.
If the game ends on the 17th, 16th, then 300 IQ right there.
Yeah.
Just enough to get to the 18th frag. And if the game wasn't over before, it was certainly over now. And all of this is just a victory lap for PASITA and a redemption frag for St0n.
Wow, and we get the entertainment as viewers. It's awesome.
Fantastic entertainment, and again, St0n with a lot of that control, but PASITA with a 1594 shoddy damage. More damage than we net with any other weapon. And they picked Anarchy apart. There was nothing St0n could have done during that run of control. Only when the overstack ran out was St0n able to pull this one. And then again, St0n almost got it. If the duel was 15 minutes or even 12 minutes, St0n could have gotten this one.
Yeah, so this means we got Faster Noob versus St0n.
Yeah, off the Faster Noob, and it's gonna be a good one. Faster Noob is known for being exceedingly good with a railgun. Able to slow the game down to a crawl, able to play his defensive game, but can also turn it on a dime if he wants to. But he's against one of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players at the moment. 1 of the better EU players St0n did just lose to PASITA, but that's just because PASITA played amazingly, and that's just incredible to watch.
Yeah, so PASITA has to wait on the result of the lower bracket finals. But we will be able to stream the action of the lower bracket final. So I hope you guys are having fun. Tomorrow we will be doing the European Challengers, starting from 2 o'clock Central European time. So please drop by tomorrow for...
It's going to be an amazing tournament as well. We will not be seeing St0n as he's already qualified. So there will be plenty of action for everyone.
Yeah, and it's great to see also people coming from our